Okay, let's unpack this Terrion Arnold story because it's way more complicated than just another NFL free agent visiting a team. First off, imagine being a first-round pick in 2024. Rookie contract, bright future, NFL Network highlights. And 2 years later, you're hopping between teams like the Seahawks while facing life-altering felony charges. That's not just a fall from grace. It's a full-blown identity crisis in a league where your reputation is as valuable as your physical skills. Now, the Seahawks hosting Arnold? That's not shocking. But here's what bugs me. Why now? The guy was cut by Seattle in June, right? So what's changed in a few months? Is this a second chances PR move, or are they genuinely that desperate for cornerbacks? I mean, the NFL's character concerns rhetoric is always a balancing act. Teams want winners, but they also need to avoid PR nightmares. Arnold's case isn't just about football ability. It's a risk assessment. How do you weigh a player's talent against potential legal fallout? Let's talk about the bigger picture here. Arnold was drafted by the Lions, started 22 games, had decent stats, 91 tackles, 18 pass breakups. But those numbers? They're window dressing if he's facing a life sentence. This isn't just about him. It's about how the NFL commodifies athletes. They're not just hiring players. They're betting on human beings to avoid off-field disasters. And when they fail, we get stories like this. The Lions invested in a person, not just a player, and that investment went sideways. Here's what fascinates me. Arnold's arrest happened in Florida. Florida's legal system, the charges, armed robbery, and kidnapping, those aren't minor. But the Seahawks still brought him in. What does that say about the league's moral compass? In my opinion, this isn't just about football anymore. It's about how organizations navigate the murky waters of personal accountability versus team success. And let's be real, teams are businesses. If Arnold can still play, someone's going to take a gamble. But what cost? Wait, but think about the players themselves. Arnold's only 23. Most of us are still figuring life out at that age. Does one alleged mistake define him? Or is this the NFL's version of the redemption arc? The problem is, in the real world, redemption isn't a narrative. It's messy, legal, and irreversible. If he's convicted, that Seahawks visit becomes a footnote in a tragedy. But if he's acquitted, suddenly, it's a comeback story. What this really highlights is the fragility of an athlete's career. One play, one decision, one arrest can flip everything. And for teams, it's a chess game with human lives. The Seahawks, Jets, Colts, all these teams are playing odds. Is Arnold's talent worth the gamble? Will his legal issues distract the locker room? Will sponsors pull out? It's not just football IQ they're evaluating. It's crisis management. So here's my take. Arnold's story isn't unique. It's a symptom of a system that elevates athletes to superhero status while ignoring their humanity. We cheer for them on Sunday, then scrutinize their every off-field move. But maybe the bigger question isn't about Arnold at all. Maybe it's about why we expect perfection from people we've turned into entertainment products. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below, because this isn't just NFL news. It's a cultural conversation.